From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, happy Friday, everybody, and none too soon. And it is time to check in with a good friend of ours, Andrew Rinehart from Valley View Medical Clinic. Andrew, how are you today?
Hey, I am doing well. How are you today?
We are great, and I want to tell you a story about our conversations that we've had over the past several months here and how much they have made people talk about and being able to talk about what we talk about here every Friday in a more comfortable manner. I was in a waiting room in a doctor's office recently, and I had the lady sitting next to me look over and start a conversation and ask me about you. And asked me about Valley View Medical Clinic and had a couple of really specific questions that I'm going to ask you here in a couple seconds. And then the guy that was sitting next to her chimed in, and he was comfortable enough about talking about this topic. And I think that's what we really want to do, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. We're trying to normalize the conversation of ED. I know it's a sensitive topic, but I think we should be talking about it more because it's a big deal. When you're the man struggling with ED, when you're the significant other, it really is a big deal in the relationship.
Yeah, and that's what this was. This was the significant other asking some questions, and the two questions they asked was, number one, how long does it take before you see results? And number two, is it painful? So let's answer those questions in order.
Well, good questions. So the acoustic wave therapy does not take all that long. It's 10-minute sessions, a few of them over 2 weeks, to open up and regrow blood vessels, essentially bypassing the pill. Now, here's the other thing I'd say on that. A lot of men report results in the bedroom after just one session, and it progressively gets better over the couple of weeks. Now, the second question, is it painful? No, it's so easy. It's done on top of the skin. It's a 10-minute session, non-invasive, no recovery time. You'll walk out of the clinic feeling totally normal.
You said that they're acoustic waves. They're sound waves, basically, that are doing the work, right?
That's right. Sound waves come out of a device and basically agitate the blood vessels enough into tricking the body into healing itself, and clinically shown to widen the diameter of blood vessels in this part of the body. Now, you can imagine what that does to activity in the bedroom. That's what ED is. It's a blood flow problem. We correct it. We get men off of the pill, and we get that spontaneity restored.
Now, the blood vessels breaking down like this, this obviously sounds like a very common trait.
It's pretty common as we age, as we eat, as we live. These blood vessels are tiny to begin with in their healthiest state, so anything can disrupt them and lead to a restriction in blood flow. That's what we go in and fix. For 30 years, men have thrown pills at the problem. It's a Band-Aid. It doesn't work all that well. And for the first time, we're going to the actual root cause of the problem.
Yeah, and the pills, they have side effects to go along with them, too. And I noticed that what blurry vision is one thing that some people report, and that can't be good.
Yeah, that's right. Headaches, blurred vision, kind of a hangover feeling the next day. And for a lot of men, the pill never works in the first place. They're playing a big timing game, not knowing if it will work, when it will work.
Yeah, and this is a treatment that you can have done, and you mentioned that within a 2-week period, you could have some amazing results. And just thinking about it, looking at the date on the calendar right now, St. Patrick's Day is coming up here in just a couple of weeks. Keep that in mind, right?
That's right. You could be done by St. Patrick's Day. Just think, 2 weeks from now, maybe 3 weeks, what would your relationship and your life look like if the ED were no longer an issue? If you didn't have to go to the pills? This has a ripple effect further than I think we can admit, not just activity in the bedroom, but overall sense of well-being.
All right, let's talk about a very special offer that you're going to put on the table right now that everybody, both guys and gals, need to pay attention to.
That's right. Call us before this segment ends. Over the next minute or two, we will do the initial assessment, exam, and blood flow ultrasound free. You'll get a gift that I think you'll love. It produces immediate results in the bedroom. It's worth hundreds of dollars. It's totally no charge.
All right, and Valley View Medical Clinic is located right off the bypass on University in Pleasant Hill. It is that first stoplight east of the bypass in the medical complex that is right there on the north entrance of that complex is how you get in there. And you can get in, you can do this during your lunchtime, can't you?
Yeah, that's right. It's so easy. It's 10 minutes. In fact, patients tell us over and over again, that was a lot easier than I had envisioned, and I was more comfortable than I thought.
All right, take advantage of this offer. It's 515-300-5555. 515-300-5555. Andrew Rinehart, thank you so much for your time, and we will talk to you next time.
Thanks for having me.